Hey everyone, welcome to Vlogmas day 5. Day 5 today. Today in the Netherlands it is Sinterklaas. It is kind of festive activity like Santa Claus. Sinterklaas, Santa Claus. Only Sinterklaas is visiting on December 5th and he brings his presents and he is from Madrid in Spain. So we don't celebrate Sinterklaas anymore. We did when our kids were little, but now we are just in for a quiet evening and maybe a movie or something and some knitting as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, first of all, thank you for all the well wishes under my yesterday's vlog. People were asking, are you taking good care of yourself and take your rest? And believe me, I do. Normally, I would not record on a day like yesterday. Well, I would record, but if it would not work out because of my energy levels going down or losing my voice like yesterday, I just would throw away the recording and you would never hear about it. But now that we are in the Vlogmas sequence, I kind of had to come up with a solution to let you all know that I wasn't feeling well enough to finish yesterday's vlog. So we did not talk about, let's see, where are my notes? I did not talk in depth about why is something handmade so special, even if it takes 10 times longer. And the question I was about to ask yesterday was, what are those little moments in your day that you always want to have, that you don't want to forget about? The smell of coffee, the first light outside, the ticking of your knitting needles, things like that. But that was for today's vlog. For me, it is just sitting and knitting, drinking my coffee, drinking my tea. Those are the moments that I truly cherish each day. Shall I do the question for tomorrow right away? Yes, let's do that. The question for tomorrow's vlog is, what have you learned from a project that did not work out the way you planned it? And does it make you proud because of the solution you came up with? So that's for tomorrow's vlog. Let's see. I have not talked in depth about my makkie sjaal. This is the makkie sjaal. I showed it in Vlogmas day 2 when we were in the car. I showed that I lost at Yarn Chicken and that I had a little contrasting color for the end. This is with one skein of merino and one skein of fluff from a colleague from Vlogmas Studio. And the loop that you have here, did I say lus? That's the Dutch word. I'm sorry. The loop that you have here, you just use it to pull the other end through and now it stays on and you will be all nice and toasty. So this is a pattern by Koperdraadje, a Dutch indie dyer. She lives in a windmill, very cool. And she gifted me the pattern at the fair in, where were we? Groningen, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I started my makkie, which is kind of slang word for easy. Let's see. I started my makkie on November 15th and I finished it on December 1st. Well, I still had to block it, but it was finished on December 1st. My yarn color was Rosebud, and the fluff yarn had no label, so I don't know what color that is. But I really like my Makkie shawl. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to keep it or give it away. I just have to figure that out. I have another finished object. And that is my puck sweater. It is finished. It is off the needles. I have been knitting on it this morning. Well, to be honest, I have been knitting on it the entire morning. This is my puck sweater. Oh, the bottom hem does curl up a little. It's not blocked yet, so that will all be okay. But I did the bottom hem on a smaller needle, so it tends to curl one way or the other. This is the stripes pattern by Andrea Mowry. I did follow the pattern. I knitted a size 4. The only thing I really changed is that I made a short sleeve version. And the stripes pattern is for sleeves just over the elbow or long sleeves. But I wanted to start with this green, and I wanted to have the sleeve and bottom hem also in that green. So the length of the body was kind of determined by the color sequence. When I reached the green, again, I decided to do the bottom hem, and then I had just a little bit of the green yarn left. I was planning to do short sleeves anyway, so I separated for the sleeves in the middle of this yellow pink stripe. So I knew I had half pink stripe, the beige stripe, and then it would be green's turn again. So I knew that I was going to make it short sleeves because I like to wear it like that as well. I like to wear it over dresses like this. So, but it is a good thing because this is all the green yarn I have left. This is Bio Shetland by BC Garn. It was the first pattern that I added to my knit journal because I got this knit journal gifted when we had the farewell party for Puck. I started it on July 3rd, 2025, and I separated for the sleeves on July 24th. Puck passed away on July 23rd, so she did see almost the entire rounded yoke finished, almost. Like I said, I did a size 4. I did not do anything strange with needle sizes. And I am really happy that it is finished. Excuse me, I forgot to show my advents. I had a chocolate tea in the Yogi Tea Advent, my favorite. I already drank it. This colorway was in my Wool Hobby Advent today, a very deep dark green. And this beauty was in Puck's Advent today. It comes across a little cooler on the screen. Well, we are already losing daylight. It's pretty overcast today, so it's kind of grayish outside. But this is really nice and bright, and it has sparkles, of course. So that was in my Advent. Let's see, we discussed the Makkie and the stripes. I have been making a start with my wildwood shawl, and look how cute this is. This is a pattern by K.F. Jones, by the Bakery Bears. This is her Advent Mystery Knit Along for the patrons of their channel. And you just knit garter and add a fun, cute detail when changing colors. Part 2 of the pattern came out today, but it is just plain stripe knitting up until stripe number 5. Then you will have all your colors knitted in. I don't know if there's anything else going to happen, or that we are just making a stripy triangle shawl. This is really squishy and nice, so I'm very happy we got that started. I have to do my own homework for Eterna today. I still have to do my 2 rounds, and I also have to do my rounds on my Nicole Mendes Christmas socks. We are running into blue, as you can see. I knit until the color changes, and then I knit to the beginning of round marker. That is the way I do it. So I need to knit in the blue stripe today. The stripes are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds, so this is easy peasy. When I sit down with a cup of tea, I will have them both done. Let's talk about the other things I bought at Munich Knits. I bought at Lisme Yarn, Lisme Knits. This is their logo, the lovely Christine Burkhardt. And I bought this pretty skein, and as you can see, there are oh, it just said paillette, so probably it's the same word in English. The paillette, the little bead-like flat thingies. This is Lisme Knits Silver Whisper. It's 34% superkit mohair, 11% silk, 41 polyamide, 14% polyester, those are the paillettes, and it is 380 meters on 100 grams. I bought this because there was this lady coming by and she wore an absolute gorgeous sweater, but she did the top part, the yoke was a lacy pattern in just regular yarn, and then the body she did in this yarn. So that made me think I would like that as well. So I bought this, and then I fell on this lovely little cones. This is Make It Bloemchen, and this is it in English here as well? Knit in thread. Knit in thread. So you don't use this on itself. You knit it together, you hold it together with another yarn. And I wanted to have these because Natasha, a Dutch YouTuber, knitted the best headband, and she used a yarn with these sparkles in there. And I really, really like that. And now that I see this, I kind of want to have one for Christmas. Who am I kidding? That is never going to happen. Kirsi ordered a Sophie hood for me to make her. Let's see. She already picked her yarn. She picked this beautiful green. I have 4 skeins of this. And and she arrives in the Netherlands again on December 17th. We spoke earlier today, and she told me her travel plans. So it would be a nice surprise if I would have this finished for her, don't you think? Who am I kidding? I also bought at the lovely ladies of Rovaris. These ladies are twins from Italy, totally very similar. I was glad that one had her hair on a longer length, because otherwise I would not have been able to tell the difference. They make buttons out of clay or ceramics. I don't know really. I bought these wonderful Christmas trees, and I think I'm going to put these on a project bag. And I bought 3 cards with these lovely buttons, and every card has buttons in another pattern. So these are all 4 different, and these 2 are the same, but they are the same color. And I saw these and I was like, these would look really nice on whatever I make with my Holst Garn Dream Box. And then that Holst Garn Dream Box was back in view, and one of the Dutch knitters who is in my membership for my channel, and we are going to do a special membership make-along from January 1st until March 21st, and the only rule is that you have to cast on something fresh and new. So she asked me, wouldn't it be nice to do sea glass cardigan out of your dream box? I don't know how I will coordinate how much yarn per color I will use, but I could not let go of the idea. And you need a second color. You need it's an all-over colorwork cardigan, and the way I see it, you need one base color, so to say, and then all these other beautiful colors. And I happen to have these 2 cones of Holst Garn, same base as what is in the dream box here, super soft, and I could totally go for a sea glass cardigan with one of these as the base color. This one is already in here. That is the coffee colorway. So I would have to omit this one and maybe 1 or 2 of the other darker colors if I use this color. And this is brass. I don't think I have brass in here. No. So if I were to use this color, it would probably go well with the rest. So, in doubt, will I make a sea glass cardigan after all? I'm not interested in the sea glass tee or the sea glass sweater, because that would make me way too hot. But a cardigan is open in the front, so. And then I would use these buttons. I also bought these lovely knitting jewels of some reindeer. At Yarnity, the lovely ladies from Spain, I bought 2 skeins of their bamboo. I want to knit again a yoked sweater with lacework in the yoke in a semi-solid colorway, and then the body can be something matching and something colorful. So I bought this one. This is their bamboo, and she warned me that I should go 1 or 2 sizes lower because bamboo will grow. This is the colorway Apple. It's on their bamboo base, which is 100% bamboo, and it's 100 gram, 350 meters, and it combines really well with this green Paraiba. I don't know, but look how pretty this is. Like I said, the light is already getting a bit weird, but this is really beautiful. So, and there's no point in buying merino from a colleague, right? I can make that myself, but I don't do bamboo yet. So I bought that. And let's see, did I buy something else? No, I think that is it. But for someone who didn't need anything, it's quite a lot, right? Yes, so I am going to give it a lot of thought if I want to do the sea glass cardigan for the fresh and new make along in the membership part. About the membership part, I have not made any English membership content because I did not have any English memberships yet. I believe I do have an English member now. And the question raised, previous years when I did my Advent project, people were asking if they could donate money for all the time and effort that I put in my Advent project and my Vlogmas series. And there was an option in previous years, but not this year. Because, well, it's all different now. But if you would like to support me in some way, you could consider a membership for a shorter or a longer time. And like I said before, if there are English members in my membership thing on YouTube, I will start to make English content as well. So, and then of course you would be eligible to join the knit along from January 1st until March 21st. Something fresh and new. So that's it for today. We already handled the question, and yeah, well, it's getting darker and darker, so I probably won't bring you along with the washing and the blocking of my stripes, but you will see that again when it is blocked and dry, and I can't wait to wear it. So the motivation to block and dry it is there, and then I have to weave in the ends, but that's not too complicated because they are all in one line on the back of the sweater and just, well, at the sleeves, of course. So I want to thank you for watching. I am so glad you are here each day, and I hope you will be here to watch again tomorrow. Happy making! Bye bye!